All right, so this is Excalibur, the ultimate first generation plate loaded pullover. It's officially finished other than just some elbow pads that needed a little bit of revision. This is, here's the, obviously the chrome seat belt. Everything is ball bearing 100%. This is worked out really well. What we did here with the, where the weight basket joins. This is really a 5/8 shoulder bolt that went the whole way through, and I made a little retaining ring groove for it, although it isn't needed. And the rest is all 3/16, and that's a 1/2 inch MRC ball bearing. So obviously way better than the original design. Everything stays centered, and 3/16 chain, stainless 3/16. It's solid bushing, solid roller chain. All the spacing is very well thought out. This is the stainless 3/16 shoulder bolts, and that's the part I was waiting for, to get the ball bearings put back in. I wanted to get those polished, and I wanted to use steel shields. So that's really all I was waiting on, so that's finished now. And yeah, everything's 100%. I left the ones with the rubber shields on and below. And right down here, these are all ball bearings. I think I posted that in the old forum. This was, you know, not necessarily needed, but of course I wanted to make it 100% ball bearing. These are free to rotate on ball bearings, and this is also ball bearing as well. These are 3/16. Again, they were fashioned out of solid rod. They fit right over the, I put a couple set screws just in case somebody wanted to make it tight. I just want to preserve the original. Obviously way thicker than this was just solid 3/16. This is a 3/16 weight plate. It's at 7.5 pounds. Kind of acts as a base weight. And I always want to make a weight plate out of 3/16. So that way you have the original. You don't have to modify it and ruin the original. Just slip this on. Kind of gives it a nice 7.5 pound plate. Then you have the slides right over. Perfect fit. And that's the original. Actually, we even made that ball bearing too, and that's the original caster. I didn't have to replace it. And really happy with this 3/16 chain. Of course, it has all the these are all of the 3/16 little small parts as well. Whoops. Hard to get this thing to hold still. But that's 3/16 stainless, and there's the small parts. And again, this thing's just smooth as butter. It's pretty amazing. Definitely really happy the way this turned out. So just have to get the elbow pads. Wanted to oversize them just a little bit, and just to make sure that they came a little more medial. And that was one of the nice parts about David pullovers. They had a nice straight pathway to them. But that's about it. I'll just have to get those elbow pads put on there.